This is the coolest version of the new Silverado. I'll include a link to the Ken Garff Chevy and American Forks website in the description down below. They're providing us with this Rally Edition. Also include a link to my carbine guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a 3-liter turbo diesel that goes through a 10-speed. It puts out 305 horsepower and then 495 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 22 around town, 26 on the highway. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Got the Duramax badge here on the side. We've got the 2 stripes in the center as part of this rally package. Daytime running light, you can see we've got a bunch of painted black trim in the grille with the blacked out Chevy bow tie. There's tow hooks at the bottom, fog lights. Altogether, the truck has a sportier look. 275 by 60 by 20 is a tire and wheel setup, completely blacked out wheels with this package to go with the rest of the blacked out accents. And look at that, blacked out mirror caps. We've got door-to-door side steps too. Leaf springs in the rear, solid rear axle, and a little 4x4 decal. Parking lot's tight, so it's hard to give a true side profile, but I think you guys kind of get the point. The stands front to rear, there's a little bit of a rake. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function, remote start, tailgate drop down, and then you've got the Chevy bow tie in the back. LED lights in the bed, we have an outlet in the bed liner from the factory, so this has pretty much all the equipment you want. And then the tailgate itself is very light. You've got more stripes there on the back, more blacked out badges. Bumper steps on either side, and then we've got the kind of squish looking exhaust tip covers. That will cap things off for the exterior of this truck. We got a lot of muscle with this week's giveaway. The first car is a 1964 Corvette Resto Mod with a 500 horsepower small block V8, a 5-speed Tremec manual, and upgraded brakes to give you modern performance. The next is a new Z06 with all of the carbon fiber and the 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 producing 670 horsepower. On top of that, you do get $60,000 in cash if you win this giveaway to help pay for the taxes. As always, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now pop inside. We've got wood trim and stitching here on the door panel, and then down below you've got a bit of storage. This one has the upgraded seats, so not cloth like you normally see in an RST, and then you've got storage there in the center, and yeah, soft touch throughout. Legroom in the back is great. We've got a storage pocket, cup holders, USB ports, some vents, and then headroom back here is also really good. Keyless entry for up front, and let's pop in. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You've got your mirror adjustments down below. Front window is automatic, and then more of that soft touch and wood trim on the front door panel. 1672 is the payload. Conventional towing, 13,000 pounds with this one. Got that nice trim here on the front seat, and it is also power adjustable with lumbar support. The front passenger is manual with the adjustment. Now to the left of the steering wheel you have your light controls. You also have your drive line select. Because this has the max tow package, you don't have 4-wheel low, but you do have different drive modes, including a little off-road mode, and then there is a tow mode. Popping over to the steering wheel, we've got soft touch all around, paddles on the back, radio controls below the paddles. On the front, face controls to the center. You've got your cruise control, heated steering wheel button there on the other side. Full digital gauge cluster in the center. You can change what information is displayed with that center screen. It'll also display what the drive line's doing and then also what drive mode you're in. This comes equipped with a 360 camera system. There's good resolution with the whole camera and a bunch of different viewpoints to see out of. Shortcut bar on the left side in the center. You've got this main tab. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you have the side tab there. They're all quick to respond. Bunch of physical buttons, so you can see off to the left hand side for your home button and then volume controls, and then we've got lane departure, parking sensors. You've got your auto stop start, tailgate drop down for stability, and then to roll down all the windows at once. Below that, trailer brake controls, dual zone climate, heated seats, no ventilated seats, and then you do have some USB ports to the far right. Shifter for the 10-speed, got some cup holders, wood trim there on the side. And then we have a phone charging pad inside with some outlets, USBs, and nice trim here on the top. Soft touch all across the dash. You also have some on the glove box lid there up top, and then you have the bottom glove box too. Just a regular rear view mirror. This does actually come with a sunroof, and then that center button opens up the power sliding rear glass. 2026 RST, like I said, this one has the Rally Edition package, 3850. Total MSRP $69,165. Let's see how this performs. Let's see how this RST performs. And just to a quick side note, I'm going to be filming more videos here in Utah County moving forward. nothing happened. I just need a little bit more time to do farm work and everything, and it's hard when I have to drive. I live in Utah County, so driving over the point of the mountain, or driving basically anywhere outside of Utah County, the traffic gets, I guess south of Utah County is not bad, but the traffic gets pretty bad into Salt Lake and into Davis County and everything, and it's made it so that I basically have been up until 2 to 3 o'clock every single night for months, and that's killing me a bit. So we're gonna stick down here. The only reason why I haven't filmed is, I mean, this is getting into the weeds. We'll kind of focus on the review in a second. The only reason why I haven't filmed down here as much, for those of you wondering, is just the type of inventory is different in Utah County than Salt Lake County in terms of what I'm looking for YouTube videos. It's not as different now though as it used to be. And then just the lot sizes. Up in Salt Lake County is a little bit more space versus down here on some of the lots. It's, I mean, like this is a good example, a little bit tighter. But I've got a bunch of workarounds to be able to make it so that this works with tighter lots. So yeah, we'll be down here more often. Plus, you know what? I don't mind the view of Mount Timpanogos. It's beautiful. Tons of torque. Tons and tons of torque. It's just a smooth engine overall. I've said it in the past, I'll say it again. I wish Chevy would sell this engine to other automakers to use in their vehicles, because it's hard to get a diesel. I mean, maybe now it'll be easier to get a diesel certified in the US, but for years it's been hard to get a diesel certified. And so, you know, GM having this certified makes it a bit easier on that front. But yeah, I just think that would be cool, if you ask me. If we could get like a, I don't know, there's just so many cars, like, or if they at least put this in other product. They put it in the you know, Tahoe, Yukon, etc. right now, but you know, I think they should do like a new, like a real Blazer. That would be cool to see, and then have this engine in that. There's a lot that they could do, that's for sure. Now the suspension's pretty darn comfortable, even over the train tracks and the bumps and everything. It handles well. Handles just fine. Also, I'm going to be figuring out a driving route right now, so that's what I'm doing, by the way. So I don't know if this is exactly what we'll use. I have to do, you know, typically when I film down here I do the short little block, but I got to do something just a little bit longer just to give you guys a bit better of an idea with the vehicle. But man, this is nice. It's smooth. Pretty quiet. I don't think they do insulated glass. Yeah, they don't do insulated glass or anything like that. It's just normal windows. Yeah, I think we can get back through here if I remember right. We'll see. Corn season's coming up soon. Yeah, the torque is fantastic. Can you just get this smooth, continuous wave? And the seats are firm, right? I mention this in every single review because I got to, right? It's part of the review, but yeah, it hasn't changed. The seats are still firm. They're always going to be firm. Unless Chevy massively changes them for some reason, which I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. So, in conclusion, with this, it's got a nice ride, it's got great power, it looks cool on the outside. It is pricey, so yeah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's pricey. It's a little bit pricier, so that is something to consider if you're gonna go for one of these. Yeah, we're just gonna have to turn around here. Let's just do this. But let me guys think about the RST with the Duramax. I think it's a really nice truck, and I like this rally package. I do think that they should consider giving this the LTZ seats with the ventilation at this price point. I think that would really seal the deal with the value proposition that this has. But as it stands, it's a nice truck. And well, with the construction and stuff, this isn't gonna work. Well, actually, I don't think there was a pass-through here anyways. I'll figure out a better way to kind of loop through. I'm not as familiar with this part.